I thought about something earlier today. Actually, it was the other day, but I thought a little bit more about it because it's a thing. You ever notice that every Super Bowl winning team has at least one guy nobody really wanted on the team or on their team? Like a cast off, somebody who, I don't know, like they disturb the peace, can be a little troublemaker. Like I feel like that's a fact. Last season, it was Sam Darnold. He was a backup, long time backup. People dropped him, and he just won a Super Bowl. Not that long ago with the Bucks, was it 2020? They had Antonio Brown a little while after he lost his mind. You look 2 years ago or last year, whatever you want to call it, 2024 Chiefs. It was Kadarius Toney, troublemaker, really picked by the Giants. They let him go. Got a second chance in Kansas City. Actually made some contributions in the Super Bowl. Can you guys Can y'all think of anybody else like that? Like that guy that nobody wanted and just hopped on another team and became a game changer?
Ooh, hopped on another team. That's tough. Jay, you go first.
I
All
was
right,
gonna
I'll go.
let you go.
Come on, man. Stop being so polite.
They didn't.
Y'all
They didn't
usually
hop on
talking
another
over one
team.
another.
The 2011 Giants, team that barely snuck into the wild card. I don't think anybody wanted Eli Manning starting them for the
Yeah.
playoffs. Beat the undefeated 17-0 Patriots, and then you go all the way back to 2000. That Ravens team with Trent Dilfer, who I don't even think they signed after that Super Bowl wins. Those are the most recent that come to mind.
I would say Percy Harvin.
That's
Good
a
one.
good one. He did join the
Percy Harvin. Nobody.
Seahawks.
He kind of was going through all the concussions. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
I was watching a video the other day. They was his own team didn't care about him being on the team.
Which is crazy.
They was
Crazy.
like they was asking. They asking him. They like when the reporters was asked about I see Percy Harvin might not play again, and they was like, well, I mean, he kind of ain't played all year.
What's new,
He
Scooby-Doo?
come out and take a kickoff back. Now you worry about it
I
being on the
mean,
team now, huh?
I
Yeah, that
think
was
another
crazy.
guy that qualifies from that same team, I think you could say Beast Mode is in that category. He kind
Yeah.
of, he was a little troublemaker, he just, I don't think he was a troublemaker. I think he was just loud and didn't give a damn.
Yeah.
The NFL
He
want
done
everybody to
made,
be all buttoned up.
but he got like a persona that everybody loves.
That didn't come till
Like,
later on, I feel like. People had to
no, for
learn,
sure.
like
Once
this
you
is him.
understand,
Yeah. Like, okay, this ain't an act. This guy's just really like this. But I feel
no,
like
for
when you got
real.
that personality like his, you kind of can get a typecast. He just seemed like a ghetto thug, is what they would all say. But what seemed like one of the nicest guys in the world.
Is
I didn't
and
like
he's
until
actually
he
like
was.
really smart. He just
What was that,
he
Zach?
just kind of expresses himself differently.
Yeah. No
Understand.
filter is what some people call it.
Yeah,
They didn't like until he was successful.
All right, fellas. That's a good
yeah.
point.
Because
Yeah.
even though even with Buffalo, he was still like putting up decent numbers.
He was a good running back.
Yeah.
And he's an Oakland guy, and he went to the Raiders, and they didn't even want him. I think that's when he
Yeah,
got into some trouble, right?
uh,
Had like a little arrest or something. All right, fellas. Just a quick thought. We can go ahead and get down to business. Appreciate you on the TikTok live. Anybody that's coming in through YouTube, Facebook, we're in the chat. If you
and
want to
make
jump
sure I
in the
go share.
conversation, let us know. We're here to talk ball, baby. NFL offseason has been chaotic already between trades, free agency signings. My head's been spinning. I got the alerts popping up on my phone every 5 minutes. Zach, let's get straight into it. Give me a guy that you want to talk about, one of these big signings.
Yeah, my favorite is Alec Pierce. You don't hear often a lot. A number two receiver on the team gets paid wide receiver wood money. My best comp for him is probably like Mike Evans. And him and Daniel Jones have a great connection. You kind of see what he does for the team. They already have two underneath guys with, I don't know why you're looking at me like that, Jay. Just wait. We'll see. Just because it hasn't hit you yet doesn't mean it's not true.
Yeah, Jay got something to say.
You already have two underneath guys
You
with Josh
said
Downs and
Alec Pierce,
tight end. What?
Alec Pierce, and Mike Evans in the same combo.
I was going to let him finish.
Just let me
That's a
finish,
bit
man.
steep.
Let me finish. Just
Kevin,
hear
what's
my
All
up,
right,
case
let you
and
baby?
then
finish.
you judge. All right. You have two
I'll let you
underneath
finish. So
guys
I can tell you hell no.
thank you. Josh Downs and the tight end Tyler Warren, who'll be taking a lot of catches under D. Alec Pierce can definitely take the top off the defense. They're going to cause the defenses to be in a cover two. And then you got that, what's that guy's name? 28 for the Colts? I forget. He's a stud. Jonathan Taylor. Yeah. So you either have to choose to get burned by Alec Pierce or run cover 2 and let Jonathan Taylor bust him open. I think obviously it's not Mike Evans what we know now, but Mike Evans he averages about 60, 70 yards or catches this season. And Alec, I think his best year was at 50. If they can get him to 60 and 70, that's statistically that's the same. Tell me I'm lying.
Jay, before you get him, I just want to throw out there that Mike Evans is that's a pretty big stretch, brother. Alec Pierce just had his first 1,000-yard season. Some Mike
Well,
Evans has
obviously,
done a dozen times almost.
he had his
He
first
just
1,000-yard.
something Mike Evans just didn't do. Had his
He had
first
his
not 1,000-yard season since he getting in
he
the
had his
league.
first 1,000-yard season as a wide receiver 2. He is now the guy in Indianapolis. They thought enough of him to trade Michael Pittman and keep him.
Corbo, we
think that was a
appreciate the
bad
love,
idea.
baby.
When we had this
Nah,
conversation about
I
Alec Pierce breaking out this year, I want to refer back to this conversation.
well, if they don't have anybody else to throw the ball to, he don't have a choice.
Josh Downs and Tyler Warren are great options.
And you got to
This is a
remember.
force feed a guy who's not gonna be open.
Nah, I agree.
Say
I
it
agree
again.
with you there. Appreciate you,
Yeah.
Corbo. At that 100 likes, you're a good man. I was gonna say,
Hello, my man.
you got to
Good
remember
boy.
the guy that they just re-signed as quarterback, Daniel Jones, is coming off of a broken leg and an Achilles.
Who was
Who's
the quarterback
backup?
after Daniel Jones got hurt? Phillip Rivers. I think Alec Pierce had his 2 best games of the season, the last 2 games of the season. So I don't think that's going to be an issue. They have a great connection. If Daniel Jones can stay healthy,
You're right.
I'm thinking 1,300 yards, 12 touchdowns, 65 catches. I think Mike Evans' best season with catches was like in the low 90s, but he's a 70 catch guy at season. That's very low for a wide receiver. That's why I give him that comp.
I'm recording. Hey,
man.
Now that we done comparing Alec Pierce to a Hall of Fame wide receiver, which one of these NFL moves in the offseason has caught your attention? Give me some names.
One that caught my attention is Trey Hendrickson.
Caught everybody's attention.
Hey man, I'm not gonna lie to you. The money he getting paid and what he does in the run game, that ain't gonna cut it.
Yeah, I saw some film today.
Bro, they might as well take him out on first and second down. Put somebody else out there. Don't
That's
put him out there
unfortunate.
to third down. That's my thing, man. I'm not a Ravens fan, but I love to see Lamar succeed.
Yeah.
I just don't, man. First of all, whatever the doctors over there doing in Baltimore with the failed physical for Max Crosby, I don't know what. So I think they backed out and said we'd rather take Trey Hendrickson.
Which is crazy because
they got a better deal with Hendrickson, and they're like, oh, we don't need that. I think it was a
They
luxury
saved a little
signing for
money.
Baltimore.
They saved a little money getting Hendrickson, but he is nowhere near the player Max Crosby is.
I don't think so either.
Hey,
I know
man, Max Crosby.
I know Mad Max has got to play it cool. Like he's got to keep his composure for the cameras and the optics and all that. But you can't tell me he's not pissed right now, right?
No,
I mean, it's like
They make a lot of moves in Oakland or Las Vegas. He may be excited. Man.
No, they are. They are.
Like,
but
it's been what? It's only 3. I say 3 people on the level of Max Crosby. You only got Myles Garrett and maybe 4. Myles Garrett,
TJ Watt,
Will Anderson.
Yeah, it's another one.
And Daniel Hunter, he is crazy.
It's another one.
But hey, but I'm talking about like as far as just like straight talent wise, I'm gonna put them all kind of by themselves. Myles Garrett, Max Crosby, Michael Parsons, and Will Anderson. TJ Watt, he had a really bad year last year. He kind of fell out for me.
Just saying.
Them 4 right there, this is just my opinion. Them are like in the upper echelon by themselves as far as like how dominant they are. And Trey Hendrickson, he's a really good pass rusher, but for him not to be good in the run game, I can't pay you like that, man. And he playing it smart because that's why he waited so long. A name like him, that deal is done before free agency even hit. He one of them. With his name, he should have been the first person off the board.
Yeah.
Like they should already been made the calls, been out, already had the details out. Like soon as he gonna hit, he gonna sign with them. But he 2-3 days in, man, and he finally gets signed to the Ravens after the Max Crosby deal didn't go through, which is crazy. I'm like,
I mean,
I just
that's
don't
the thing,
think
though. we see this big numbers in the sack category, but that film won't lie. Like, and these
I
scouts and
don't.
these coaches and these people, even the agents, the GMs, like they see, all right, this guy is not very good in the run. Like, he's actually kind of a liability.
No, for real.
So I
And I
completely
hate
agree
that
with you
for him.
there.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd rather have a guy who's not as good as a pass rusher, but really good in the run, than I am having a guy that's really good at pass rushing and not good at the run.
Yeah, those early downs are what make defenses
Those are key.
great. Yeah,
At
but
least you can, if you're not good at pass rushing, you can at least compress the pocket.
yeah,
If you can do that, shit, we all right.
go ahead, Zach.
But
The Ravens have
if you
done
can't get,
something similar before. Back in the day, their emerging receiver, Brian Grant, I can't remember off the top of my head. They signed him on free agency, and then Anquan Bolden emerged as a free agent. And Ryan Grant, who didn't miss a game all the year before, all of a sudden failed the physical, and they signed Anquan Bolden. Shady stuff going in
yeah,
Baltimore.
hey, bro, something fishy going on up there in Baltimore, man.
Telling
That's
you
why
now.
they gonna be successful. And this another thing. They traded Jared Alexander to the Eagles,
Mhm.
and he was still hurt.
Yep.
So,
Something's going
hey
on Baltimore.
man, even though I want to say Jair is a really good human being because he ended up paying his contract back,
Rip.
which is crazy. He paid his contract back. Eagles owed him $889,000, and he gave it
Not
back.
doing that.
Had a
I'm
chance
not
to
doing
steal some
that. I
money.
think Big Dom stepped in and said,
So,
Look here, big
man,
fella.
hey man, don't put that on Big Don.
Now,
Don't
since
put
we
that
talking
negative
about
on Big Don.
yeah, we got enough allegations on Big Dom. What I will say is, what's Jazzy talking about? Who the Cowboys
Jazzy
get? Lock.
J, Drew Lock, maybe.
All right,
We
we'll get
signed
back
that
to
other
that.
cat.
Who is
I
that?
couldn't even tell you.
Lock to the. We don't care about what's going
Oh,
on there in
are you
Dallas.
talking about
Yeah.
from the Packers?
No, another quarterback.
Defensive end?
Sam. He's from
Oh, you talking about quarterback?
he went to
Sam
Notre
We
Howell.
not
Dame, I
here
think.
to we not.
Yes. Wait, who?
Sam
No,
Howell.
Sam Howell went to North
No,
Carolina.
wasn't
We're
Sam
not here
Howell,
to
was
spend
it?
time talking about Cowboys backup quarterbacks, man. We got more important things to
Didn't
discuss.
Dallas sign Sam Howell?
It could have been
They
Sam
may
Howell.
have, but he won't
I'm thinking
see
they
the field.
signed Sam Howell. He was with the Eagles last year.
Okay.
While we are talking about the Ravens and Trey Hendrickson, I will offer you fellas a hot take. While the Bengals were not able to secure Trey Hendrickson, one of the biggest pieces of their defense, I'm telling you right now, the Bengals will be this season's New England Patriots. They finished 6-11 last season, Joe Burrow missed a few games early on. They are going to be AFC North champions. You listen to what I'm telling you, Jay. Everybody's probably betting on the Ravens to win that division, especially after they got Trey Hendrickson. That's nice. That's fine. But the Bengals have quietly improved one of the worst defenses in the league. They got some veterans. They went right behind Trey Hendrickson, signed Boye Mafu, edge from the Seahawks. GoDaddy. He can get after the passer. He's solid in the run. And then in the middle, in the interior, they went and got Jonathan Allen, who got released by the Vikings. A dog on the inside. And to address the back end, he's not a game changer, but he's a solid guy. Brian Cook, safety from the Chiefs.
Yeah.
They made some big moves, quiet but big. They were also young. They started one rookie linebacker, and I think the other one was in his second year. And on top of all of that, they got the number 10 pick in the draft this year.
Better beef up that O-line.
They have to. I think that's the only move at this point now. But the way I see it is the Ravens still don't have a wide receiver one, and they just lost their starting center, which I know we'll get into here in a second. They're getting older. We're waiting on Derrick Henry to fall off. It ain't happened yet, so I won't doubt the man. They got new coordinators, brand new head coach, Jesse Minter, former DC from the Chargers. He coming in with a little baggage. I know y'all seen the report. We don't have to dig deep into it, but they got a lot of things happening over there. And then you look at the Steelers. I'm almost done. We can move on to something else, or y'all can rebuttal. Let me know what you think about it. But the Steelers, assuming they end up starting Aaron Rodgers, 42-year-old Aaron Rodgers. He was mediocre last year. And they got a new head coach for the first time in 20 years with Mike McCarthy. They finally got rid of Mike Tomlin. They did make a big move, traded for Michael Pittman. I think that is big. But Aaron Rodgers lost his favorite receiver, old Kenny Gainwell.
Oh, man. Kenny Gainwell was a stud.
Kenny Gainwell signed with the Bucks. And then last but not least, the Cleveland Browns are the Cleveland Browns. So that's my opinion. That's my logic. I got the Bengals making big moves. I got them winning the division, making the playoffs, maybe making some noise. Obviously, it's always that if Joe Burrow stays healthy.
If Joe Burrow stay healthy, they going to be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
If he can stay healthy for a whole season, they going to be in the playoffs. But that's a big if because we haven't seen him. He ain't been healthy a whole season since they went to the Super Bowl.
It's been a while. If them boys from
That
Creed
defense
say
can
it's
hold
been a
teams
while.
under
Nah,
20. They'll win
stink.
10 games.
That's going to be a tall order because they were terrible. But like I said, they made some good moves. They still got a long ways to go, but
you still got to think, though, with T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, they're going to score some points.
yeah. And
If
then
they can hold them under 25, they're going to be in some games.
Then they got a solid 1-2 punch at running back. They got Chase Brown and Samaje Perine. Both of them can catch the ball.
Yep.
Perine a little more physical, but I like the Bengals as long as they can stay healthy, of course. Let us know in the chat how you feel about the Bengals. If I'm crazy for thinking they can win the division.
Nah.
I think I made a lot of sense. But I mentioned Tyler Linderbaum. I appreciate you.
I'm not even going to lie. I hadn't thought about that way.
I like him.
But it definitely makes some sense.
I like him a lot. I mentioned Tyler Linderbaum. The Ravens missed out on their starting center. He's now a Raider. One of the other big moves by the Raiders. We're going to get into a bunch of them. Fellas, how we feel about it?
Hey, man, he got paid some guard money, which is crazy for a center. They pay him a handsome ransom. But, hey, the Raiders need that. And I think, man, the Raiders are only going up. Now, they still got Max Crosby. You got Max Crosby. You got Nakobe Dean with Devin White in the middle. That's sideline to sideline, boy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
I think
that's a nice linebacker core right there. Especially as far as like getting somewhere, covering the field, and both of them are decent in the pass game. So, hey, man, the Raiders, I don't know who throwing the ball over there. Who the quarterback?
Fernando Mendoza.
Gotta be Mendoza. They got Geno up out of there.
I guess they're going Fernando Mendoza, boy, but
my stock at Fernando.
Yeah.
My stock at Fernando is going up.
Like, and then I think Ashton GT takes a next step this year. He showed some glimpse of being like, I can still do this, but that O-line and the play calling from Chip Kelly was horrible. I don't know how they waited the whole season waited that long to fire Chip Kelly. I don't know what it is, Chip Kelly, bro. I hate Chip Kelly.
What were you gonna say, Zach?
He should not be on an NFL team ever.
He'll be on the Eagles.
On anybody NFL stuff.
My stock in Fernando Mendoza is going up because if you can pair a young, pretty smart quarterback that has potential with a veteran center who can help in pass pro and slide protection and stuff like that, able to diagnose, especially with defenses do it now, they're a lot more complex. Diagnose that at the line of scrimmage and give his quarterback kind of a tell of what they're doing. That's going to advance his football speed a lot faster than what, if they paired him up with another rookie center. That's also going to beef up the line for Ashton Jeter, like Jay said. They go get a receiver, man. Trey Tucker's not bad. They lost their tight end, one of them to Houston, Favreau, right?
Foster Moreau.
Yeah, sorry, Foster Moreau, but they got that other guy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Michael Mayer.
Jack Best. And they got they don't have Ladin McConkey, but they have Jack Best.
They have Bryce Bowers.
Bowers, thank you. Bowers, do they have Best also?
Best is a receiver.
Bowers he's going to go crazy.
Bowers is the one I was thinking of. Thank you. Sorry, we're in off season. But if you can get a top dog receiver, maybe another piece on the defense of that O-line, I'm not mad at it, man, honestly.
I really feel like Bryce Bowers could be that Travis Kelce type tight end. As far as you don't need a big time wide receiver because he's so dominant. As far as
That could
how
be
you
true.
use it.
He'll be Fernando's best friend for sure because he knows how to get open and he has
Yeah,
a lot of yak. So
easily.
I think they need one more piece on the offense, especially a receiver, to
Not
really
for
kind of
sure.
pique the interest.
I
But
agree.
I'm pretty
But
excited for him.
expect a big year for Bryce Bowers.
Oh
Brock
yeah, if he stays
Bowers.
healthy. Brock Bowers.
Brock Bowers.
Right.
Brock,
I
sorry,
said Jack
Brock
Best.
Bowers.
Oh,
Yeah,
same.
now Zach, you were thinking of Michael Mayer. Michael Mayer is the other tight
Michael
end,
Mayer. Thank you. Yeah. Right. They still
straight out
have
of Notre
him.
Dame. Yeah, but another thing you got to remember, who just got hired as the head coach?
Oh,
Clint Kubiak.
Yeah. I'm a fan of
You
that.
saw what he was doing over there in Seattle. He was running that thing, running that ball. He just got his center, paid him big money. It's a reason you pay a guy money like that. You know what you're looking for. You know that's important to you. I think, like you said, Zach, I totally agree. I think Ashton Genty, honestly, he don't have anywhere to go but up. For a guy as skilled as he is, it can't be any worse, I hope.
He still made some plays, and you just be like, this guy can go.
I mean, he got active against Houston. I didn't like it. Yeah, I didn't like it.
Oh, no, that was crazy. I sat in fantasy. I was so pissed.
Calm down a little bit, though. You're getting a little excited over there. Right?
For a year against the Houston Texans.
It pissed me off. I was sitting there on the edge of my seat like, bro, we really about to lose to the damn Raiders.
That would be awful.
Think again. Who else we got in mind? We saw the Commanders. We can shift over to the NFC East. Commanders picked up pretty solid edge. The Patriots had Clavon Chason on a
they
bargain.
Ain't getting no younger over there. They
not.
Everybody.
They not. They finally let Bobby Wagner go. No, I think he's already on his second or third contract.
No way, dude.
I mean, he's not.
He went to LSU, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe year 4. Yeah. Maybe. Who did he get drafted?
I think he was with Burrow then.
I know.
Well, he's 26 years old. I don't know why I thought he was older than that.
He's fairly young. He had a breakout. I think he's 7.5 sacks last year. He had a nice little piece for the Commanders.
I don't know, man. It's Washington. Anybody who had who's had a name, they're gonna try to go get him.
Jeremiah Love.
Yeah. Especially if they can get it cheap.
They just signed a running back? Who did the Commanders sign?
Not a big name one.
Rashard White.
That's who it was. Rashard White from the Bucks.
Yeah. Jeremiah.
That's solid.
I think they're a top 10 pick. I think that's the first landing spot that makes sense.
You still got Eckler there. Eckler coming back.
He's 33, coming off an Achilles, man.
Hey, man, he gonna do what he got to do. Watch. He's still gonna come out to catch it out the backfield.
I think they signed Rashad White
what he
to replace that.
What he does, as long as he can stay on the field, he's gonna be solid. Watch.
All right.
He's not gonna be as explosive and get you the
Jeremiah
big plays,
Love.
but he gonna
Washington Commanders.
third down,
I'm back from train, baby.
Oh, don't start.
Commanders is gonna go. They're gonna go to the trenches.
To what?
Yeah, you got to protect the quarterback.
Who's got to take a quarterback? Oh, in the trenches. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
I said protect the quarterback.
Gotcha. I'm about to say they got a guy out there.
No. They got a guy. Yeah, I know a guy.
Yeah, they got a guy. Slim Reaper, whatever y'all was calling me, I kind of told y'all he was gonna get hurt. But
I think Jalen
being
Hurts
as tiny as he
for an
is,
injury this year. Don't you think, Jay?
He get hurt. He get hurt every year.
Tired of getting his tush pushed.
I need
a sprain,
like
some kind of sprain.
No, I don't want him to get hurt, but I need him to sit out, like have a seat.
Zach, this is not nice.
Hey man, when you live in that weight room like he do, it kind of prevent a few of them injuries.
Maybe pull a hammy.
Jackson said where the merch.
Something like that.
Jackson, we'll get some merch when we get some money, big dog. You got to give us a little time.
Some merch.
Tell your friends to support us, and we can get some funds, maybe we'll start a GoFundMe. I don't know, but back to what we were saying. We're talking about the NFC East a little bit with the Commanders. Let's look at the Eagles. Y'all lost some big names, Jay. One of them you mentioned, the Kobe Dean guy, can get from sideline to sideline, take on blocks. That's a big piece missing from y'all.
Killer in the blitz game.
Yeah, he's smacking running backs in the blitz games. On top of Nakobe Dean, you also end up losing another guy that you just signed a year ago. He was a rental, but I'm gonna tell you now. Speaking of him, there is a sleeping giant in the NFC South. His name is the Carolina Panthers, boys. Y'all better get with the program. They won a division last year. They were, 8-9? Wasn't very competitive, bad division, very mediocre.
Hey,
Go
I
ahead.
hate to say it. Even though Jalen Phillips, he was solid with us, but you go pair him up with a defense that was actually decent last year, and he's only adding to it. They didn't lose anything. My God,
They were
Carolina's gonna be
exactly
really good.
They were exactly decent, as you said, defensively. They ranked 15th in points allowed, so they're right in the middle of the pack.
Bro, and that's
Uh,
with the offense not helping half the time. If they
that
get
was
a
it.
better output from the offense,
Yeah.
then that defensive ranking gonna go up. I see they'll
I
have a
mean,
top 10 defense next year.
rushing wise, from 2024 to 2025, they went from 32nd to 14th. So, I mean, they already are making
Crazy.
big strides. You
Yeah.
got J.C. Horn at corner. Jay, I know you love him. I think that's where they got to go. They got to go DB in the draft, I feel like. I could be wrong. They could make another move in the
They don't need
offseason.
nothing else.
I think they go. I think they go DB because that offense is what I mean. The defense needs some addressing, and that's the weakest part of it right now. Is
Nah, facts.
that pass defense? So I got them winning the NFC South. Jalen Phillips, I think, is going to take them over the top. And let me remind you, who else they got? Linebacker Devin Lloyd out of Jacksonville.
Yeah,
So Jacksonville lost Josh Allen and Devin Lloyd?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God.
indeed.
And they haven't signed anybody in free agency.
No, the
Yeah, I
Jags
know
and
you
someone
loving that,
else
huh,
hasn't
Wolf?
made a move.
Jags, Broncos.
It was the Eagles.
Broncos. It was the
Yeah.
Eagles. Yeah, Jags and
And-
Broncos.
Until the Rick Willen.
And
That was a good sign.
you still got and the
That was a good
Seahawks.
sign by y'all.
The Seahawks was the third one. So it's the Jags,
That's
Broncos, Seahawks haven't signed any free agents.
I'm not gonna. I know we're talking about the Panthers, but man, I just gotta say, I know we lost some pieces on defense. You did mention the Eagles, so I'm gonna go down a little bit on our defense.
Yeah, we'll get back to the Panthers.
We lost Jalen Phillips, Nakobe Dean. Who else? Oh, Reed Blankenship went to Houston. Lost Jahan Dotson on offense, and everybody else though. Anyways, only thing
Yeah.
about that,
About to lose
Anyway.
most of
AJ Brown.
the guys, most of the
Anyways.
guys, we already have replacements for. Like Jalen Phillips is the only one that we really didn't have a big replacement for.
Welcome back to
we're gonna have to get some depth on
106.3,
that.
the Philly fanatic, Jay.
We're gonna have to address that edge. Of course, Brandon
Jimmy,
Graham will
right.
most likely come back. We'll have Nolan Smith and Jalen Hunt. Well, other than that, that's all we have at the edge.
You need to go get
I'm
quarterback.
not worried about D tackle. We got to stop it. He's talking about a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Well, we're not getting into this whole argument. We got other stuff to talk about.
Bro, you're a Cowboys fan.
Hey, man, they signed.
Hey, like you told me, let you talk, let me talk. So, anyways,
just don't take all night.
Let me brag on the Eagles going to go sign Tariq Woolen. Bro, just look at the corners. You have Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, and Tariq Woolen. First of all, look how big those guys is over there. That is a huge cornerback trio who can run, bro. I feel like we'll figure it out. Big fan they'll figure it out, man. Then we get a new OC. I just hope our OC can get our run game going again. Get our run game going again, we'll be all right. What do you want, Jack Down?
Question. Wasn't Tyreek Woolen the guy that almost cost the Seattle Seahawks the game against the Rams in the playoffs? He'll fit perfectly.
Yeah. But we're not going to talk about what he did wrong. We're going to talk about the play he made before he got that penalty.
Once CeeDee Lamb goes for 130 and 2 against him,
we're going to give that.
We'll get him out of there.
Boy, we're not worried about it.
Jay,
Hey.
I do like the move. My only fear for y'all is depth. And I told you this in our group chat.
No,
depth is but Howie is a magician. I got full confidence he's gonna make some magic in the draft. And man, look, I know you don't want to hear this, but I'm not convinced that a AJ Brown or a Jalen Carter trade is not coming. Cause y'all just paid Jordan Davis a big bag.
This is my thing. If AJ Brown go, he go. But Jalen Carter, they better not let him think about leaving out that building.
It's gonna be tough.
He gonna find it some kind of way. We're gonna restructure some contracts. They end up revising Landon Dickerson contract today. So, which I'm pretty sure he's probably gonna retire early. So they took one of the years off his contract from a 3-year to a 2-year. Bro, he's been hurt. He's been banged up. He was banged up at Alabama. Now he's been here. He's been playing, but he hasn't been healthy. So, man, I'm not surprised if after he finished
Hey,
his contract,
Kara.
he called it a career.
Hey,
He'll
boo.
probably call it a career after he finishes
Hey.
his contract.
All right, we can wrap up our weekly Philadelphia Eagles segment, but I just want to close with one thought, Jay, and I want you to realize what the real issue here is. When y'all were at y'all's best, Saquon Barkley had that run game rolling. But you know when things changed for y'all. It's when you lost Kenny Gainwell. Y'all ain't been the same.
Boy, get out of here.
Hey, I'm
Kenny
just
Gainwell,
saying.
man.
I'm
I,
just
I like
saying.
Kenny Gainwell a lot.
I'm just
Pretty
saying.
good.
The Buccaneers
He's
paid him.
solid.
He over there with
I
Bucky.
feel like I think Tanks Bigsby is pretty
A
good.
bruiser, straight line runner.
Good though.
But
Can we talk about the
back,
Cowboys?
we can.
What do
Let
you
me
want to
finish
know?
my thought on the let me finish my thought on the Panthers and the NFC South before you rudely interrupted me. Bryce Young, he looked better. He looked confident. He's got a very young group of receivers. Tet just won Rookie of the
He
Year.
better look
We
better
saw that
after
coming.
what I heard. He
And
went through. He got benched.
yeah, we ain't got to get into that. But I'm gonna tell you now, in that divisional game last year against the Bucks, I lost all faith in Todd Bowles as a head coach. On top of them losing Mike Evans and Jamel Dean, I I I don't see the Bucks. I think they come in last in that division. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think the Saints are quite there yet. They just got Travis Etienne. Crazy. I love it for them. Kellen Moore is gonna have him doing any and everything out of that backfield. Uh in
He's
my
so
opinion,
explosive.
yes. I think they go draft somebody to pair with Chris Olave. But in my opinion, and we've all said this and discussed it, I think the Falcons have the best roster in the division except the quarterback. They still haven't solved the quarterback. New head coach Kevin Stefanski, they went and got Tua Tagovailoa. He's not the answer, Sway. He is not the answer. I don't believe in
Hey
Michael
man,
Penix.
that's Kevin Stefanski. That's what he does.
Man,
That's
they both
why. That's the
injury
only
prone.
thing I don't understand why people like him so much.
Because he had the terrible Browns and won, what he won, 2 coaches of the year?
Yeah, mate. Took me to the
Bro,
playoffs.
after that debacle he had at quarterback, he finna bring that to Atlanta.
Yeah,
Oh,
and like
man.
you got one quarterback whose legs are made of paper in Michael Penix, and then you go get another one whose brain is made of glass in Tua. I
Don't
just
do
don't see how
that.
that's a recipe for winning. I'm
They
just saying,
own
man, it
the
is what it is.
left-handed quarterback market. They
They
have
can have
corners
it.
left-handed quarterback.
They're trying to bring back the Michael Vick vibes, but neither of them
Yeah.
are close to it.
Bijan
But
is
like I said,
left-handed. Drake
is
London's
he?
left-handed. Yep.
Okay. Well, it seems like they
BKI.
got a little weird fetish. They got a weird fetish over there. But like I
Us
said, my
lefties,
pick to
man.
win the NFC South is the Carolina Panthers. Chris in the chat, you said the Saints will get there. Look, man, I think they'll be a close second for the division. My only reason I don't bet on them is they lost some key pieces on defense. So we'll see what they do. But that's the way I see the NFC South shaking out.
I like Kellen Moore. So I figure if
I like
anything, that
yeah.
offense to keep him in some games.
I agree.
I
He
like
don't
Tyler
the
Shutt.
thing with Kellen Moore, bro, he know how to pick on people's weakness.
Yes, he
That's how he
does.
stay in the game. He know how to point a person weakness out and go at it.
I think the
Sure
whole
do miss him
division
in
is
Philly.
the whole division ought to look better and be a little bit better, but I still think it's gonna be one of the less competitive divisions in football. But Jay, you mentioned the Dallas Cowboys and getting into some of the moves they made. The biggest one I think to this point, they acquired Rashawn Gary for a 4th-round pick from the Packers. Zach, our resident Cowboys fan, how you feel about it?
I'm excited. We still got a lot of holes on the defense. We kind of let go of some loose ends and got some draft capital with the Titans and the 49ers, I believe. So I think we have 8 picks in the first 7 rounds. We have 2 firsts and no second. So we have the 12th overall and the 20th. I think you got to go defense at both spots, probably get a safety and maybe more secondary help. I like where the offense is at, though. We were rolling pretty hot there for a while. So you never know, man. I feel like we're making some cap space to make one more big signing. Just all the big names have gone, so I really can't put my finger on it. I'm excited though. I think we're a 10-win season right now if everything goes right. I'm just looking to get in the playoffs and get lucky, get past the division. I'm excited for draft night though. Should be fun. Having 2 picks in the first round is always fun. Hopefully we can hit on 'em. I'm sure we'll have a draft episode coming later, so we'll do some more research and all that. But
Oh, 100%.
signed Javonte Williams
No
again.
doubt.
Love that. I don't know how George Pickens feels about the franchise tag. I hope he still balls for us. Um, Scary stuff, man. Jake Ferguson.
You mentioned needing safeties. Y'all did sign Jalen Thompson, and that's who Jazzy was talking about in the TikTok chat. She mentioned Locke. She was talking
Okay.
about PJ Locke, safety.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. It's a
Yeah, I
whirlwind
didn't.
right now,
My
man.
mind just went to Drew Lock. Yeah,
Same.
I mean, I think y'all got to go corner. I think you got to go corner. If anything, or you may go DT. Y'all did trade Osa, like you said, to the 49ers to get some draft capital. Got another third
Yeah,
round
but we
pick.
still have
So
Quentin Williams, man. We still have that guy.
you got Kenny Clark. You got Quinn.
We got
You got
Kenny
Big
Clark,
Q in the
Quentin
middle.
Williams.
Y'all got
I
some.
mean, we got a decent defensive line now. Linebackers, I really have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, the
Just
D
get-
line will make up for some of it. You got Overshawn, who should
Yeah.
have a big year as long as he can stay healthy.
Hopefully. Get Kenneth Murray out of there.
And please, and also you got to remember you got a new DC, so we'll see how it plays out for you guys. I
excited.
got you finishing in last in the division. I got you finishing in last, but that's just me. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before.
Could be right.
No, I'm joking. I don't think y'all will be last unless Dak Prescott ain't there to play for some reason. I don't see it. Commanders,
He may be on a
they looking
revenge
pretty
tour
weak
after
right now.
the latest news of what went down. He may be trying to get a new contract. If you
He
know what I'm
might.
saying. Yeah.
He better make something shake.
I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
great.
I don't see Dallas doing
Yeah.
too much
Yeah,
of
but
anything
you
over
don't
there.
see the vision. You don't see the vision.
Everybody's over there so excited, and I honestly don't understand why.
You
I'm
you
trying
wouldn't
to figure out
understand.
what it's for. I'm
You
trying to
wouldn't
figure out
understand.
why they're so excited. I'm like, this is my thing. If I'm like, oh man, I wish we would have got them instead of him going to Dallas. I haven't thought anything like that with none of the pickups y'all have had.
Yeah. We're not worried about your opinion.
I'm
Fight
just
back,
saying,
Zach.
man. I'm thinking Dallas go out and make a really big splash, and
Why?
y'all didn't.
You know, I wanted it Hendrickson, and the more I thought about it, to Jay's point, I don't think he'd help us. We can't have a luxury side.
The only thing is, Rashawn Gary is just a little bit better than Hendrickson in the run game.
That's why we got him.
I mean, yeah, that's where they were terrible. I mean, the DBs were bad too, but when it's 2nd and 2 and 3 every other drive, it makes
It's
it
hard.
tough. You get a lot of play action, yeah. And they started the year playing a lot of zone, was getting diced up because they couldn't get to the quarterback. And then they started trying to play man all of a sudden. They had they started making something shake a little bit when they started playing man coverage, but you could tell a lot of them just weren't natural man cover corners, and the DBs weren't amazing by any stretch of the imaginations.
Yeah.
You got to remember, Jay, I know you're an Eagles fan and you're going to be a little biased regardless, but the Dallas Cowboys did finish with the number 1 offense statistically in the NFL.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, I feel with the number 1
keep that
offense
in
too.
mind.
When I'm losing, I get to throw the ball all around the world. Dak Prescott always had these inflated stats, man.
Oh, come.
All these garbage time
Your guy
stats.
won a Super Bowl MVP and threw 230 yards. You want to talk about inflated stats? Anyways, I met a gentleman.
How's that inflated?
I met a gentleman
guess
from
what?
Chicago.
I
met a guy
in the Super Bowl. All right.
I met a guy
tell
from
me about the guy.
Chicago who hates the Cowboys, and he's like, "Man, I was so happy when y'all signed or when y'all got Matt Eberflus as y'all DC, and now I know why. He was awful.
Yeah, he wasn't good.
This one thing. You still a guy with 230 yards in the. You want to know why he only had 230 yards?
Not a good
because
quarterback.
in the third quarter he was already sitting on his butt. The game was over.
bad leadership. Should have been staying with the team. I don't know what you want me to say.
We done spent enough time talking about the Eagles. Let's move on.
Man, that's him want to bring up the Eagles.
We were talking about the NFC East. I get it. But no, go
Oh
for it.
God.
Y'all gonna have all this talent, but y'all gonna find some kind of way for it not to work.
Same with the
I hate to
Eagles.
tell you like that.
Same with the
I
Eagles.
hate to tell you
Have
like
all
that.
this talent.
Y'all
Y'all
gonna
come up
find
short.
some kind of way not to put it together. Oh, we got
Same
the
with the
best
Eagles.
receivers.
Exact same.
Oh, we got a really
Same
good
with the
running back.
Eagles. All this talent,
Oh man,
Super
these
Bowl
picks we got
quarterback, Super Bowl
it
could be
came out
quarterback.
pretty good. Y'all gonna come out and y'all gonna be losing to the Browns.
Yeah.
And the
Hey,
Dolphins.
man, put some respect on Shadur's name. Put some respect on Shadur's name. You heard me?
Hey, did you guys know Deshaun Watson is
Hey,
married?
yeah, he's been with the same model chick since before all these cases and whatnot.
I
Yeah,
had no
she held the
idea.
boy down.
My
Hey,
God.
look
She's
here, Jay.
pretty.
When you see 230 million hit somebody's bank account, you put up with some shit too.
Hey, oh God. Hey, buddy.
Hey, it was
I'm
only
telling you,
4.
I'm gonna just say like this. She's not hard to wake up to every morning.
And I know all those zeros ain't hard for her to wake up to either.
So
Elaborate.
hey man.
That man got paid after his debacle with the masseuses. She was like, "Look, man, look, mom, it was only 30 hand jobs. All right, let me chill."
And all that guaranteed money he got. Oh my God.
Was it
I think it was all
200?
guaranteed. I think it was all guaranteed, right?
Yeah, I think all 230 was guaranteed.
That is,
Nice.
I knew it was either 200. I didn't realize it was all of it. Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah,
I can probably count.
him and Kirk Cousins like the only two with deals like that.
I can
Good for
count on
him.
both hands how many games he started for the Browns. But anyway, the Browns have done nothing interesting. It's tank season per usual. I want to get to another big move on behalf of my squad, the Houston Texans. It could be big. Let me say that. We did address our biggest issue. That's the offensive line. We traded one of our starters, but we came back with what I think is a better player for a cheaper price with Braden Smith. So Braden Smith,
He's solid.
comes with some baggage though. Like the catch is he hadn't been able to stay healthy. And we shipped him off we shipped off a couple of guys with starting experience. Our depth is lacking on the offensive line. We traded Titus Howard to the Browns. Juice Scruggs went to the Lions. We re-signed Ed Ingram. He was solid for us. He wasn't great, but he was solid. But in 2024, I don't know if y'all remember this, Braden Smith stepped away to get treatment for OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. I don't feel like I ever remember hearing anything like this. And I kind of forgot about it until I did a little more research after the signing. But now at this point, I'm just hoping he can obsessively pancake some fools and keep CJ Stroud up on his feet and help him find his mojo again. Because
we
need him.
The pancake
situation.
Yeah. What'd you say, Jay?
Lane Jackson was having the panic attacks or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, hey,
he's in the city where the food's Santa. Yeah.
I was gonna say he good old East Texas boy. He's just nervous being out there in Philly with them goons.
Freaking Philadelphia.
I mean,
shout out to anybody in Philly. We didn't mean it. Big Dom, we didn't mean it. Don't send nothing to our house.
Yeah, I didn't say that was them.
I know you the mailman. Back on the Texans, though, I mentioned it on our page on TikTok. I was very excited to sign David Montgomery. Everybody's talking about his age. I don't care. He'll be 29.
He's a dog.
He can do everything. He can block. He's tough running inside the tackles. He got enough speed to get the edge too. I think the whole age thing is overblown. Because if the production is there, age is nothing but a number.
And he somehow, I don't know what kind of way he does it, but somehow he has like splash runs and he's not very fast. He's got great vision.
He'll break 25 off
next thing
on
you look up, he go for 40.
He reminds me of Marshawn Lynch in that way. Like he'll go for 2 yards,
That's
-1, -3, and then he'll break off 12, and then -3, and then 40. Like, what?
He definitely he tough to bring down.
But yeah, I know you remember the highlight from last year. He caught that ball out in the flats and buried. Who was that? Somebody from the Jets, I want to say.
It was nasty.
Yeah, murdered that man. But I presume David Montgomery is going to be our starting running back. We got old Woody Marks coming back as the backup. We let Joe Mixon go, thankfully. He's a clown.
No.
He's
Woody
a clown.
Marks.
But speaking of back, Woody Marks is solid, and that's
He's
the other
he's
thing.
not number one.
No, but
tell
he can sit under the
y'all need
learning
to go
tree.
get somebody else,
kind of
honestly.
like I wouldn't be mad about it. I wouldn't be mad. We don't need to like do anything wild and go get a big contract guy.
Fifth
Need
round,
like
fourth,
Tyler
fifth round.
Algier. Yeah, we can draft one late. I mean, you know how it is running back. But speaking of backup running backs, Tyler Algier was another guy that made a move in free agency. He left Atlanta, where he was the backup to Bijan Robinson, to go to the Arizona Cardinals, where he's going to be the backup to James Conner. I was like, everybody predicted. Everybody's like, oh, he's a starting quality runner. He's a quality starting running back, but he's playing backup and blah, blah, blah. But I will say, if I had to put money on which starting running back is going to get hurt so I can get in the game, I'm putting my money on James Conner, too, over Bijan Robinson.
Facts. But but James Conner, another back who he does it all, man.
Yeah.
And
he's sneaky good.
He's really good in the pass game.
Yes.
Which is an underrated thing with him. And he's not fast at all, but somehow he makes it happen in the pass game.
And he's stiff. He's not very shifty.
Not at all.
But
They're
shout
kind
out
of the
to
same
him.
runner.
I mean, he still
James
got
Conner may be a little better pass catcher, but they're physical guys, not very flashy. It's going to be interesting in Arizona. They got Jacoby Brissett with a lot of weapons.
The people who are happy right now is Bijan fantasy owners. Tyler Algier can quit taking his red zone touches.
They ought to just be glad Raheem Morris is out of there. Hey, that's me, buddy.
Jonathan. Sorry for saying your government name.
Oh, calm down, big fella. I got some people looking for me. Another team I wanted to hit on, they made it to the NFC Championship last year, the Rams, bolstering that defense, stealing all the Chiefs cornerbacks. They just signed Jalen Watson, traded for All-Pro Trent McDuffie. They sent their first-round pick from this year. Ryan Dow, get out of here. They extended Trent McDuffie. I'll keep it short and sweet. The Rams are easily the favorites, in my opinion, to win the NFC. Get out of here, Brian.
Someone
the
answer.
Rams are winning the NFC.
Somebody
I
answer
agree with you when it comes to the Rams, man. They're going to be really good again.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, it's Super Bowl or bust. I mean, the clock is ticking on Matt Stafford, so they got to get it done.
Puka's going to get paid, son.
Yeah, absolutely.
He'll be the most paid receiver ever.
Without a doubt.
Highest paid receiver ever.
Another contender over in the AFC. Buffalo Bills made some moves that I think are going to help them. They moving on from Sean McDermott, but Josh Allen may finally have his wide receiver one. They went and traded for DJ Moore. How do we feel about it?
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. That's an alpha.
I'm just not a DJ Moore fan.
You're missing out. I think that was with a few trades. It was a win-win because the Bears receiving core is really big, and they can't feed everybody. They got some young talent. DJ Moore probably wants to get the ball more, and there's nobody to compete with in Buffalo. I like it. I like it a lot.
See, Jay, go ahead. What you got?
Buffalo found some kind of way to mess it up. One thing I do want to say,
every team
though,
finds a way to mess it up, but Wednesday, every team does that. God.
And
the
sometimes
Philadelphia
you don't have to
Eagles
mess
are
it
going
up.
to find a way to mess it up next year. I'll put any amount of money on it. Any amount.
Put some money on that the Eagles be better than the Cowboys.
That's not saying a lot.
Zach, why do you keep doing this?
Doing what?
I thought Jay was the problem with the Eagles discussion.
I'm not the problem.
I think you got you got a little obsession over there. You're intimidated.
He want to be an Eagle fan so bad.
I don't like.
He just know what's
how
coming.
We just crap on people who don't win the Super Bowl and don't give credit where credit.
But this is my thing. Anyways, whatever Dad talking about.
Yeah.
This is the thing, though. Buffalo Bills made a really good pickup in somebody who makes a defense better wherever he goes. But some people don't like him, but some people love him.
I know we don't like him.
And that is CJGJ.
We cut his ass.
Buffalo Bills picked him up. Bro, play with the Eagles 2 years. God. He went to the Super Bowl twice.
Oh my God.
He goes to Chicago. We're not gonna talk about what he did in Houston. They let him go. But he goes to Chicago. Chicago goes second round playoffs.
Got you, Brian. Hold on.
Hey. Then now he goes to Buffalo. I know this is the thing. Buffalo Bills defense, who over there that is kind of like a an enforcer. Only thing
Terrell
you think
Bernard.
about the Buffalo
Terrell
Bills is you're
Bernard.
like, oh, they're solid. They're
They just
solid.
got
Bernard.
one.
That's all you
They
think
just
about them.
they just got one. They let Joey Bosa go. Very good for
Yeah.
them last year. He was statistically he was like top 10, top 12. But they signed Bradley Chubb,
Good point.
Yeah.
who I think is
Which is
he's
Bradley
just as
Chubb's
good.
good, but I'm talking about a guy in like the back end who's a chirper who can back up his chirping.
Terrell Bernard.
He's good. He's
Top
good.
2 Super Bowl contenders. Go.
Rams, Texans.
Oh my God. Jay,
There you go, Brian. Rams, Texans, Super Bowl. Book it.
I'm going. He said 2. I'm going 4. I'm going Eagles, Rams,
Okay.
Texans.
Okay. I like where this is going.
I know I was on them all year last year. I think they get it together next year.
Don't you say the Jags.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, this is a team that I was down on all year.
Okay.
Texans, Chargers.
Those are
I don't
both in the
see it.
AFC, but that's okay. That's okay.
I gave you 2 NFCs. I said Eagles, Rams, Texans, Chargers.
Yeah, you're right. Give me. I mean, crap. Sorry.
Hey man,
Broncos.
let it rip, Tater Chip.
No. Broncos. I like the Rams. I'm gonna give you a dark horse. Just give me a second.
We ain't got all night, brother.
Jags.
I like the Jags. Give me
one out the NFC.
I had it and I lost it.
You said Broncos.
I had a good one and I lost it. Oh well. I'll come back.
Don't say the team you want to say, man.
Just
Philly.
say the Cowboys.
And no, I won't do that.
No,
I
I
know
think
you want to say Philly.
it's gonna be very
I don't know,
interesting because we're talking about the DJ Moore move. I kind of pissing people off on the TikTok. I didn't say what I intended to say. I didn't mean he's always hurt, like he's injured. I mean, when things didn't go his way, he was boo-boo faced. He was on the ground a little bit longer, holding his leg. He was acting hurt. He was on the sideline pouting. I think and then there were a lot of reports that I saw coming out of the locker room saying that he was emotional and a problem. So my thing is, Zach, you mentioned that he's going to get fed, and he might. But when you look at it, you think about the Bears offense and you think about the Bills offense. I think they're very similar. Look at the quarterback, run and gun. He's going to make some plays. He's going to make some big plays. He's going to make some big mistakes. I think Josh Allen and Caleb Williams are a lot alike there. And they just run the ball more, which takes away targets. You look at the way they play the pass game, both of them, double tight end sets, 12 personnel. They had the 2 tight ends over there in Chicago. They got the 2 tight ends in Buffalo. They just re-signed Dawson Knox, still got Dalton Kincaid, and then they both run the hell out of the ball.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Last year.
But
we'll see.
You make a lot.
I
I was going to completely disagree with you. I agree with you, except for the receivers. You got Roma Dunza and Luther Burden, who are probably going to have big make it or break it years this year. Over in Buffalo,
Big Luther.
Yeah, nobody.
Man,
Khalif
look.
Raymond.
Yeah, they did just sign Khalif Raymond. No, are you thinking of Shakur?
Oh yeah, Khalil Shakur. My bad. Yeah,
Shakir.
Good
Shakur,
player.
however you say it.
Great player. Great
Yeah, I
number
like him.
2 receiver. Yeah.
And how long did they sign Brandon Cooks for?
I was just finna say, is Brandon Cooks still gonna be there?
I can't remember.
No,
I'm not gonna lie though. You have Shakir, Brandon Cooks, and Brandon Cooks was turning it on later in the year.
He was. He's
turning it
also
on.
33 years old.
Hey man, he was turning it on later in the year.
And
then you got DJ Moore. Once you put it like that, I kind of see it. They could be decent.
They'll be solid.
Then if you gotta have, but only thing is, man, sometimes the running backs be hit or miss. After they have a big season like James Cook just did, they usually fall off a little bit next year.
Yeah, they need to get a guy to be with James for sure.
But James is, man, he can do it all, man. It's hard to bring him out the field because he does everything so well.
I don't know if it would be the best compliment to James Cook, but it made me think when you said they need to get another running back. One guy that's been discussed in trade rumors, Devon A-Chain from the Dolphins.
Damn.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
No, I know he
Yeah,
won't go
'cause
to
they have
Buffalo, but I'm trying to go ahead.
no, that's
They both NFC East.
I'm trying to think where he could go and really make an impact.
take over Dallas.
I bet you would. No, it'll be
I'm trying to
interesting
think
to
now.
see.
Now
They
I'm
may,
trying to think of a team that could use
Commanders.
him.
He'd make an
yeah,
impact at the Commanders. He'd make an impact probably with the Chargers behind Hampton. He probably
I
needs to be
agree. I
a
agree.
one guy though. I'm not really sold on Chicago's running backs. I like the Manun guy a lot, but he was a 7th round rookie last year. I don't know what they're going to do.
Hey man, DeAndre Swift was getting active.
Yeah, DeAndre Swift just
You
doesn't
know
do
who
it
I
for me.
would like to see him with though? Him with the Vikings.
That's
Ooh-wee.
another good one.
Yeah, yeah. They
Who do
just
they
re-signed
have?
Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones and who? No, they got Jordan Mason, who's not bad.
Yeah,
They got some guys with some really cheap contracts. That's what they got
Aaron
over there.
Jones is very injury prone. He misses
They was
time every
serviceable.
season.
There's no home run hitter over.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's unlikely, but what if he went and not sat behind, but what if he was the 1-2 punch to Josh Jacobs in Green Bay?
That'll be nasty.
I think
I'm
that
not.
would be a
What
good
about the?
fit
I
for
mean,
him.
what about the
One thing about
Texans?
it,
What about the
what
Texans?
A-Chain
Oh,
need,
come on.
And
A-Chain,
Montgomery?
A-Chain, he's gonna come up for contract. What, next year?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I don't think Houston would pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Somebody could. Ooh, I don't know. This sounds like a Harry Rosen move. Get him in there for that 1 year rent.
He won't.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, you won't get enough touches with Saquon. Tank Bigsby's perfect.
Nah, yeah.
Tank Bigsby.
Nah, he is. I liked it, but I could see somebody doing that though, giving them as a rental and then letting it go, like letting them go after the year.
He may be a great
It'd
fit
be
in Houston. I
interesting to
think that's
see.
that may be my pick.
I agree.
I don't
I
want him in
just
Houston.
don't see it with the cap situation. If it
Why
was
would you
a
want to see him
rental,
in Houston?
what
He's
do you mean?
he's
You
got
know
to
how
be.
good that would be.
He's got to be from Houston, right?
You know how good
Is
that
he?
would be if they got
He,
him.
I
Yeah,
say
we
either
don't want him
Texas
in
or
Houston.
Louisiana. He went to A&M.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
didn't know that.
He's from Houston.
Okay, see, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, he went to Thurgood Marshall, Mo City.
There we go, baby. I'm
He's
a
a Mo City
hometown
boy.
kid.
Bro, I was watching. I'm random thought. I'm scrolling on TikTok as one of these guys who talk about a guy that they played against. And it was like, man, it was this kid who you just know who's different. He just got a different gear than everybody else. He can do whatever he wanted to on the field. And he was like, I played him in 8th grade, and I knew then that this guy's different and he's going to the league. And they was talking about Devin A-Chain.
Yeah, dude's a stud.
You know those guys when you see them.
No, for sure.
It's just electricity.
It's just like me being a little kid watching Adrian Peterson do what he did to Crockett.
I think I was at that game too.
Oh my God.
Like, is this
No,
the
hey, one
Terminator?
year I had just moved to Crockett, and Crockett held them. I was with my grandparents. They held them under. They had that really tall
they held him
left-handed
like
quarterback. That's
200
all I
yards.
remember.
He had one of his like worst games against Crockett.
It was like
They was
80. It
tagging
was
him,
like
but
80.
man.
Yeah, he was popping for like 180, 200 a game.
It's probably more than that.
Well,
I was gonna say
he's one of those guys who they said was NFL ready in high school.
Believe it.
nuts.
Shout out Palestine Westwood.
What was Palestine? What are they? The Wildcats?
No, he went
Little Wildcat.
he went to Westwood in junior high. And apparently, he wanted to play running back in his history.
Yeah. That's
Boy,
something.
boy,
They're finally
Look good in that room.
mending their drought tomorrow, hopefully.
We'll talk about little local sports after. I want to talk about that once we finish.
Yeah. In the way of NFL offseason moves, anybody else you want to chat about? Anything else on your heart you want to see? Anything that's
I like Noshawn Wright to the Jets. Very aggressive corner. He does get burned a lot, but he's a ball hawk. It kind of reminds me of Trevon Diggs. Just very risky. I would guarantee a New York Jet interception.
Absolutely. They went and got Minkah Fitzpatrick. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's another great pick. Yep,
It's gonna happen.
the Jets.
Yeah. I as much
Jets
as
had a decent offseason. I'm not even gonna lie.
yeah, it's been solid. I just don't think this is the year to go get a quarterback, but I know that's what they're gonna do. We'll see.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think they need to trade
This is not a
back.
quarterback. draft.
Yeah, I'm not even sold on
It's not.
Mendoza, to be honest with
I've
you.
heard it's a receiver draft this year, and I haven't looked into it, but that's just what I've been hearing. So I'm excited. Ryan thinks the Chiefs are going to make it to the Super Bowl. I don't think the Chiefs ever make it to the Super Bowl again. But I like Kenneth Walker.
They made some. Oh yeah, we didn't mention that.
No, buddy,
Kenneth Walker to the Chiefs.
Yeah, shout out
Oh
Jay.
yeah, how did we
That's a
not? But no,
big signing.
Zach, I believe he's talking about the Texans. We signed Tim Settle, brother.
Oh, I thought he
DT.
said Seattle. I can't read no good.
Yeah, my eyes are very blurry too. I need to put my glasses on. But yes, Kenneth
Brian,
Walker, running back, signed with the Kansas City Chiefs. Have we heard a timetable on Patrick Mahomes' return? Anybody?
I think speculation is he'll be out there.
I
I'm
mean,
sure he will, man. These surgeries nowadays, they don't take as long as they used to. It's like Jason Tatum already back in the NBA. It's crazy.
Brian, who
yeah,
you talking
with
about?
advances.
It hasn't even been a whole calendar year.
Yeah, with advances in modern medicine, yeah, Tim Settle is DT for the Texans. I don't know what my man Brian here talking about.
Brian, who we talking about? Like, who's JD?
Oh shit. We lost Tim Settle. He signed with the Commanders. I didn't even know. All right, well, there went some depth. No, we re-signed one of our DTs. Who was it? I feel like a bad fan.
Brian, what team you talking
Anyway,
about, mate?
Sheldon Rankins. That's who we re-signed. Sheldon Rankins.
That's your cousin, though?
Yeah. Oh, Jaden Daniels.
people have
Gotcha.
cousins.
Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, we're not talking about the Commanders. They suck.
So is this like a family thing, riding for the Commanders?
No,
Zach?
we have not talked about the Commanders one time. Yeah. Guarantee you. Brian, we're on the same page, bud. I was high on the Commanders last year. Injuries sunk my ship. I may be joining you on the bandwagon.
I apologize to you, Brian. I didn't realize we lost Tim Settle to the Commanders. So, yeah, you were 100% right.
That's crazy.
Hard to keep up with all these moves.
Yeah, I think I'm on the Commanders bandwagon too, but I think they're going to get Jeremiah Love. I think that the first spot that makes sense. I don't know when he's going to fall, but he'll probably
Coach
be top
Demon
2.
is funny. Hey, Coach Demon say who bringing the pig and the blankets to the draft party?
Hey, Coach Demon, I'm coming with the honey mustard, and you're going to learn today, big fella.
Oh, damn it, I ain't bringing nothing. I'm bringing some ribs and some brisket.
That's all right. And when you get full, you're going to sit down by halftime. You're going to want a little snack. You're going to grab one of them little weenies. One of them little weenies.
Ain't no way.
Next gathering,
I don't know
we're
if
gonna
running back.
make some pigs in the blanket, and we're gonna take pictures of everybody who took a bite.
Hey, man.
You're gonna have Jay like this.
Look, dang.
Y'all be like this, holding my rib up.
I'll bring the vibes.
I'll be next to you.
Yeah.
That's
Wherever
all we
Jeremiah
need from you.
Love goes is going to impact immediately. I just hope he goes to a place where they can, have success with him. It was tough watching
Bro,
Jetsy throughout the year.
I've been watching some film on Jeremiah Love, man. The more I watch of him, the more I like him.
Yeah. Turtle God.
He's got that dog in him.
Bro, and his feet are crazy. You watch him run through them running back drills. He goes a different speed. Then him running that 40 at the combine, they put him over the top. He'll be the first running back off the board easily.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know if
kinda
Washington is
predicting
the
where these guys
place. I
go.
mean, yeah, I've just never been a big believer in having offensive line issues and then going skill. It's very rare cases where that works out, and he could be one. Don't get me wrong. I think he is going to be a very good running back, but I think they need to go interior, rebuild that thing from the inside out. But that's just me. And then you look at receiver. I mean, they got Scary Terry, but he's 30, 31, coming off of a banged up season. They got to get Jaden Daniels a new receiver here soon too. So Debo, is Debo a free agent?
Yeah, he gonna get released, but I think he like a late release, like a post June 1st release or something like that.
Yeah. So I mean, he needs some help.
Oh, but I heard they waiting on Brandon Ayuk.
I was just about to bring that up. I hope not.
Forgot that guy played football.
Yeah.
But
we forgot to talk about Ogafa Owe with the Chargers. I think he's Chargers. And Caleb on Chasen. They got 2 good edge rushers.
Now they got better in some spots.
We will see.
They still got that big
Brian's
bastard.
a Commanders fan. I didn't even know that about you, cuz.
I see. He giving us the whole breakdown. They still got that big ass Deron Payne in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. He said, I ain't a Commanders fan. I just know ball. All right, boys. It's been fun. I think it's time we go ahead and wrap this thing up. Everybody out there, appreciate you.
Go.
Well, hell, what you got?
Before we go.
I love it, Brian.
Shout out to the Kennard Tigers
Yeah.
Yes.
Good
for making
season.
it to state. You know, they came a little short. Shout out to the Kennard Tigers.
Big shout out Kennard.
And shout out to the San Augustine Wolves. They made it to state 2 and lost by 3 points. Shout out to them
Heartbreaker.
East Texas teams. And hey, go Westwood. Bring it home, Westwood. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. Shout out to Coach Bryant and the Bryant kids and the rest of the Westwood. Hey, man, bring it home
And the rest of the
tomorrow.
Westwood.
Hey, that's
Say their
all I got.
names,
I just want
Jay.
to shout out them boys.
Say their names.
Kavian Bryant and Kobe Bryant. And
What about the
another
rest
guy
of the
that I
team?
really like on their team. Man, you gonna make me forget his name.
Well, nobody else watching this is gonna know it anyway, so it don't matter.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, shout out to Westwood. Them boys gonna
shout
bring it
out
home tomorrow.
Westwood.
Shout out
All our
Kennard.
East
Shout out
Texas
Coach
peoples.
Driscoll, Coach Bryant.
Very happy to see
Got
our
it
East
rolling.
Texas peoples on the come up. A lot of success. Hopefully they can keep it going in the next year. Everybody out there, if you're rocking with what we're doing, follow us on TikTok, subscribe on YouTube, subscribe on Spotify. You can find full episodes there. Hit us up on Instagram, X. We're on Facebook. Just search Stirring the Pot. You'll find us. We're dropping clips all week, full episodes every week. And we are not ducking any debates. We need y'all to get in these chats. Let us know how you feeling. We ain't running from any smoke. If you love sports, chaos, and disrespect done properly, you're in the right place.
We're trying to stir the pot.
Keep stirring that pot, baby. We'll catch y'all next episode.